My name is John Miranda, and I am the real favorite grandchild, which I will explain in a few moments. Sorry, son. Okay, so I'll begin my short story that my mom used to tell me. Just a disclaimer, maybe some parts of the story are inaccurate, so mom and dad, I apologize if I'm not wrong. When my parents decided to form Lolo, my mom was pregnant. Given that I was God-given, I hope you get the idea. They were worried about what his reaction would be. Would he be mad, disappointed, scared? My parents only thought of negative thoughts. However, the only thing he asked was, when are you getting married? The reason behind that question was simply because he wanted me to be a part of the family. Before I could take my first breath, say my first words, see the world with my own eyes, he wanted me to carry his name. This short story says one of many things about Vicente, my grandfather. For me, the living embodiment of unconditional love. Another story, during my baptism, my mom always tells me during the time he carried me around, to show both family and friends were longer than anyone who carried me in that event combined. It was to give me an idea of how proud and happy he was to have me. Another story, a few years later, while having our usual lunch outs, he randomly shared to me that he somewhat regrets taking the career of a lawyer. I asked him why. He told me if he pursued another career like architecture, he probably would have earned more, thus giving us, his family, more. I told him more than once that what he has given is more than enough. Even at his senior years, he still thinks about us, his family, when he should just be relaxing and resting. He raised 3 great, smart, and amazing kids, and eventually 6 not so amazing grandchildren. Throughout his 87 years, he was always a selfless man, willing to help others without asking anything of material value in return. The only thing he asks of us is that we continue to remain a good person as we grow. I'm just simply one of the people who is both blessed and privileged to have him as a part of my life. It's no secret that on that fateful 1:28 a.m. morning of November 24, he made sure all his kids went home before finally resting. After some time passed with lots of thoughts going through my head, one of the things I realized optimistically, maybe, just maybe, he was excited to go on his long-awaited vacation, to be with her, to be with Lola and watch us all out from above. While he shares his stories about us with her. After all, being 16 years apart was perhaps long for him, and just maybe he believes his kids and grandkids are ready. In me, while it's selfish, I would like to believe what I said is true. I will miss walking with you while you ride your scooter. Sometimes run after you, especially we're in the parking lot and you just want to go max speed. Carry your scooter to Neil's car and help you ride after we packed up. And believe me, Lolo, I never complained how heavy it was. Believe me and Kevin never complained. Same as Kevin, player log, got the tickets, and always hoping it's the winning ticket. Driving for you, visiting your room and talk about what you're watching, usually the TBA or UAP. Sometimes help you with the movies you wanted to watch that dad downloaded for you. Like I said earlier, go lunch out with you. Most importantly, pray the rosary when we're visiting luck. Lastly, I would like to share you a simple question that I learned from one of the things I watched, and to this day engraved in my heart. When does a person truly die? Is it when their heart stops beating? No. Is it when they are afflicted by a disease? No. When they no longer breathe? No. When they're no longer moving? No. A person dies when they are forgotten. A man, a brother, a cousin, a friend, a lawyer, a father, an uncle, a leader, a teacher, a benefactor, a beacon, a grandfather, and a great-grandfather. These are some of the many roles Lolo Vic took the mantle during his life here with us, and each of us has a memory of that when he played those roles. I can only humbly ask or beg to remember him so that he lives on in each of us always. Thank you, and have a fine morning, everyone.